What's going on, guys? PepperBelly here, bringing some Black Ops 2 gameplay from the Steam free weekend. So for those of you that are probably sitting there going, "Oh my God, what are you doing? What is this? Why are you posting Black Ops?" Don't worry, it's not going to be a regular thing. I just figured since it's available on Steam for free for the entire weekend, I was like, you know what? Might as well just give her shit and see how it actually is. And to my surprise, I was actually not too disappointed. I mean, it is Call of Duty, and I'm kind of like, I hate Call of Duty, but Black Ops 2 is actually not ridiculously bad. It's not terror bad. It's actually just bad. But it's still playable. It's still fun. And I'm fast forwarding this entire segment because I was interrupted mid-gameplay by a phone call by a buddy of mine. And this entire segment's fast forward. I'm pretty much playing with one hand. And I managed to kill one guy in the process, which I thought was pretty neat. And I put it all in slow-mo. And since I was playing this at like 120 frames per second, recording it like slow-mo just looks awesome. I mean, look at that. So smooth and graceful as the blood splatters all over the wall behind him and shit. And now the gameplay kicks off. So, my overall opinions on this game, I'm actually, like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not that disappointed in it. The way they kind of structured things make it a little bit more balanced compared to previous Call of Duty games. So it's not like overly saturated with bullshit this time around. It's actually kind of like normal. And one thing I can definitely give this game that's like actually a huge plus is the mouse sensitivity and how fluid and accurate it feels like compared to other games, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I mean, I set it up so I have like 3500 DPI, and then in the game I set my sensitivity to 1.00, and it's flawless. Like, I'm able to just destroy things with absolute precision. It's amazing. Sniping, not so much, but when it comes to like red dots and just like closing the distance and just snap shooting, essentially like reacting quickly to something that's like, target pops up in front of you, you're like, oh shit, you zoom in and just rip them apart really quickly with precision. It's a lot easier in this game than it is in other games, say like Crysis 3, which has ridiculous sensitivity issues, which I'm telling you right now, if Crysis 3 had smooth aiming like Black Ops 2, I'd be probably a million times better. So would a lot of other players, obviously, but I mean, the fluidity with my mouse that I have and everything that I have set up, and then being able to shoot people in the face, and the fact that I'm already somewhat decent at Crysis 3, I mean, it would just improve my performance tenfold. It'd be like ridiculous. But overall, I was actually pretty impressed with this game. I wasn't completely, I'm not saying I like it, because after putting a lot more time into it and playing for roughly 2 hours, it started getting really stale and really repetitive and pretty boring, to be honest. And I don't see myself being, I'm never going to purchase this game ever, and I will continue to play it when it's available on Steam, because for free on the weekends like it is right now, because the game is really just it's a good game for getting into like a quick session of just clusterfuck style gameplay, precision, twitch shooting, and that's pretty much all it's good for. To play this consistently, to play like a dedicated type of game, like, just no, like I would not want to dedicate my time and effort into a game like Call of Duty. But I can definitely tell you, looking at the perk system and the way they actually revamped everything with using slots instead of just being able to pick perks outright, and the way you can actually really fine-tune your classes, actually somewhat impressed me. I was actually kind of like, oh, well, this isn't nearly as bad as previous Call of Duty games. And like I said, still bad, but it's not completely horrendously bad. So it's actually playable, it's actually enjoyable at times. It's a game that you just cannot take seriously. That's the only way I can put it. Like, if you're one of those MLG tryhards that are like hyperventilating playing this game, then I hope you find something in life that'll change your mind and make you feel more like a human being. Because this game is just not good in terms of like trying to be a tryhard MLG player. Like, it's really easy to be good at this game. It doesn't take that much skill. It's such an easy game to be good at. And playing against a bunch of casuals makes you look like a god. I mean, if I can compare this to anything that happened recently, this would be like the Harlem Shake of video games. It's the only way I can really describe it, because this is just, I mean, at first it's okay. I mean, I hated it to begin with, but I mean, for some people that's seen Harlem Shake, they're like, oh, that was funny, like the original one, and then after time, people were like trying to kill themselves. The suicide counts went up through the roof because it was just getting oversaturated all over the internet, and it was becoming really fucking retarded. Call of Duty's in the same kind of stage as that. Like, it's fun at first, but I mean, after every experience I've had with Call of Duty that I've played, it's fun at first, you get kind of addicted to it, and then like later down the line, you realize that, oh my god, I've been wasting my life playing this horribly shitty game that makes me want to put a bullet through my brain and then revive myself so I can put another bullet through my brain until I have like no brain matter left, or melt myself down into like a liquid paste, because it's just terrible. But Black Ops 2 is definitely an improvement over previous Call of Duty games, so if you want to get into Call of Duty, this would be the game I would definitely recommend. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Take care, guys.